Hey, good day to you. This is Todd. I'm just a regular dude walking in the Word. Today we are going to actually be reading from several passages here, but we're going to start off with Judges 12 verses 8 through 10. I'm just a regular dude walking in the Word as we are jumping into Judges. Today we are talking, in the next three episodes, we're going to be talking about three judges that came after Jephthah. And these three judges, really little is known about them because really they didn't do a whole lot, okay? And so we're going to be talking about the little that they did do. The first one is Ibzan, okay? And this is Judges 12 verses 8 through 10, okay? And it says this is Judges 12, 8 through 10. After him, Ibzan of Bethlehem led Israel. He had 30 sons and 30 daughters. He gave his daughters away in marriage to those outside his clan. And for his sons he brought in 30 young women as wives from outside his clan. Ibzan led Israel for 7 years. Then Ibzan died and was buried in Bethlehem. Okay, so what can you tell me that Ibzan did during the whole, time he was a judge? Okay, he led Israel for 7 years. So during those 7 years, what did he do? Well, according to the Bible, all he did was he had 30 sons and 30 daughters. Apparently he didn't do much for the 30 daughters, but he went out and got 30 wives for his 30 sons. Okay, that's it. Okay, he got wives for his sons. That's about all he did. Okay, so he spent time with his whole family. Now it's important, when you're in ministry, you don't ignore your family. Okay, ministry to your family is a big portion, but you don't just sit at home all day and say, oh, I can't do anything because I got to be here with my family. No, there's, and you know what, Jesus talks about it. So let's turn in our Bibles to Matthew. Matthew talks about this in Matthew 8, chapter 8, verses 18 through 22, okay? So we take the example of Jesus. Jesus, he loved his family, and his mother and brothers were with him some too. His brothers, not until toward the end of his life, but he loved his family, but there was he differentiated himself with the ministry, okay? So here in verse 18, it says this: when Jesus saw the crowds around him, he gave orders to cross to the other side of the lake. Then a teacher of the law came to him and said, "Teacher, I will go wherever you go." Jesus replied, "Foxes have dens and birds have nests, but the Son of Man has no place to lay his head." Okay? So he's like, you're in ministry, you're not focused on your home, the building of your home, okay? Verse 21, another disciple said to him, "Lord, first let me go and bury my father." But Jesus told him, "Follow me, let the dead bury their own dead." Now, keep in mind with this, it wasn't like his father had just died yesterday and he was like, "Oh, let me go have the funeral for my dad, then I'm going to come follow you." Most likely that was not the case here. It was like, my father, he's going to be dying here, within the next 20 years. And after the estate is all settled, after he dies and the estate is settled because I'm, heir to that estate, then I'll come follow you. And Jesus is like, no, let the dead bury their dead. Let that take care of itself, okay? You come and follow me now, okay? Don't wait for, all the right conditions to fall into place. You come and follow me now. So the big thing is this, after looking at those two passages, is that with Ibzan, when family keeps you away from ministry, so you have to watch so that it's not your family keeping you away from ministry. And I'm not talking like you're at home and you're ignoring your kids and stuff because, oh, I'm focused on ministry. Now, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like, God has called you to go someplace and do something. You're like, oh, no, I can't do it because, my mom will be upset if I go. You got to then follow the Lord's leading. I'm wearing, the hat you notice I'm wearing today is from Cuba. We were there doing ministry, and in this trip I had one of my daughters with me. And so it's important to have your children involved with you in ministry. Also. And so in this particular case, we were there doing a triathlon, and I was wearing a hat, one of the Cuban national triathletes wanted to trade hats, you know, at the end, you know, and I had like FCA hat. I'm sure, like, sure, I can get tons of FCA hats, you know, and I thought it'd be a nice little souvenir for that, and he'd love to have it. So anyway, the point of that whole story is this, that don't ignore your children and your family in ministry, but invite them to be a part of it. So as much as I can, I try and invite them to be a part of that ministry and to bring them along in that. So it's not, at the end of your life, you look at Elion, or not Elon, that's the next judge, Ibzan, he was just known for getting wives for his sons. That was it, okay? But not anything known for ministry, okay? So watch out for that. All right, thanks for watching. I'm just a regular dude walking in the Word, and I'll see you tomorrow as we continue jumping into Judges. We'll see you then. Lord's blessing to you.